Welcome back to Newsmax Prime. Joe Pagliarulo filling in for J.D. Hayworth. A provisional agreement has been reached between Iran and the six world powers involved in the nuclear negotiations. Diplomats caution that while a provisional agreement has been reached, final details are still being worked out. And those final details will be sent for review by officials of all countries involved. For more, let's turn now to the former director of Defense Intelligence Agency and the former assistant director of National Intelligence, General Michael Flynn. General, how are you?
I'm doing well, Joe. Thanks for the invite. Appreciate it.
Hey, listen, we have to talk about this because it was 2.5 weeks ago in the parliament in Iran where they were, I'm not talking about people in the street, General. I'm talking about the actual officials in parliament were chanting death to America. Last week, the prime minister, the leader of the country, whoever he is, actually said, I want the terrorists to win against Israel. And today we're supposed to be happy about some agreement with this country. Tell me your thoughts when you heard about this.
Yeah, Joe, this is not something that's new coming out of Iran and their leadership. And I think that this has been their tone and exactly the kinds of things that they've been saying for many, many years. So for us to even have them sitting at the same table with the United States of America is just, it's so ridiculous. It gets beyond that. And I just think it's dangerous at this stage to be able to even think that we are going to have a legitimate deal with the Islamic Republic of Iran.
General, how did we even get here? I mean, as far as I remember, Iran, they stormed our embassy. They took our hostages, held them for 444 days. They've been chanting death to America. The blood of Israel should run in the streets out to the sea. Israel should be blown off the map. Why? They're not remorseful. It isn't a different country. It's the same exact country that hated us then, hates us now. We are so against Iran that we actually backed Iraq in the war there. Why are we at the table with these guys if there's no change at all?
Yeah, I think that a lot of national security experts, a lot of experts on the region have essentially said the same thing to the administration over many months and frankly over the last couple of years to really step back and relook at what it is that we're trying to do. What is our foreign policy, not only with Iran, but also our foreign policy in the Middle East, which is completely confused at this point in time. And I will tell you, if we walk out of this session today, which it looks like, and there is a deal, a nuclear deal with the Islamic Republic of Iran, this will just be a mess for us that we're going to have to be dealing with for many, many years. And frankly, this administration knows that they're going to be leaving here in about another year, and they're going to take this mess and they're going to leave it to whoever is the next president of the United States, and what a mess it will be.
What about our friends in Israel? What does Benjamin Netanyahu think about this deal? And what happens now for our friend, we thought it was our friend, in the region?
Yeah, I don't think the Israelis like this at all. I mean, all you have to do is listen to what Benjamin Netanyahu, the prime minister, said to our Congress not more than a couple of months back, but also just some of the things that have been coming out of Israel lately, and particularly even those Israelis who are working here in this country through their embassy to try to get a real clear message across to this administration that there is so much, they feel abandoned by the United States. I just recently visited Israel. I spoke to a number of friends there, as well as visiting other countries in the Middle East, and spoke to some friends there. And I'm going to tell you, it is a real sense of abandonment and lack of trust that we are feeling right now from those who actually have worked with us in the past. So I'm really concerned about the direction that we're going to go with this. And Iran has every intention of having a nuclear weapon. We should not kid ourselves.
I want to talk about ISIS if we can, General. Senator John McCain accuses the president of failing to stop ISIS, and defense experts say we're playing defense against this enemy that continues to gain strength. What must we do to defeat ISIS, a group, by the way, that gained power because this administration prematurely, not listening to the generals on the ground, pulled our troops out of Iraq? What should we do?
Yeah, we're not playing defense. We're up in the stands at best in this stadium. Maybe we're outside of the stadium itself. I will tell you that the buddies I have in the military are so frustrated knowing that what they could be doing against this enemy is very, very vicious enemy. And I will tell you that we will pay the price for this enemy. And all you have to do is look at our great FBI director's recent remarks about ISIS in this country, in the United States of America. We are going to face this crowd for a long, long time. We have allowed them to expand, grow over the last 2-3 years and longer because we pulled out of Iraq in 2011, and what a mistake that was.
This isn't the JV team, General. You and I both know that these guys are killing anybody and anything that's in their way. Why wouldn't we help supply those arms? What's the problem?
Yeah, I don't know the mechanical issues. I just, knowing how the Defense Department does foreign military sales, it's such an incredibly slow process,
Yeah.
and we are seeing it in spades right now, trying to get arms and ammunition into people like the Pesh or others in Iraq that have asked for. They actually haven't asked for boots, in some places,
Right.
boots on the ground, but in other places, all they really want is ammunition and the arms. But I would just tell you that we also have to take another step back and we really have to look at what is it that is our policy for this entire region. It is so confusing right now, and what the American public deserve is a lot more clarity than what we have.
General Michael Flynn, great information, and I'm with you on just about everything you said. We're going to be right back after this. Stay right here.